I always dreamed of owning a ranch where I could relax, raise horses, and sail my own little yacht on a private lake. After 15 years, when I brought my luxury yacht to my own private ranch lake, the HOA lost their minds and called the cops, claiming I was disturbing the neighborhood vibe. But 6 minutes later, I made a call that changed everything. The HOA, let's just say, they now rent space from me. Want to know how a yacht sparked the biggest power shift in town? Stick around. You're about to love this one. Of hard work and tech, I finally bought a beautiful 50-acre ranch with a natural lake smack in the middle. To celebrate, I brought in my 30-foot yacht from the coast. Yes, it was overkill, but hey, it was my lake. The moment I lowered the yacht into the water, I saw binoculars glinting from across the hill. My HOA president, Karen Jeffries, who didn't even own waterfront property, had been watching me like a hawk. She stormed over hours later and said, "That's not rural appropriate. It's an eyesore." I laughed it off. It's my land, my lake. What could she possibly do? 3 days later, I heard sirens. 2 police cruisers rolled up my gravel driveway. "Sir, we've had a complaint about unauthorized marine activity," one officer said awkwardly. "On my lake?" I asked. "HOA says this isn't zoned for personal vessels over 20 feet. I showed the officers the land title. There's no HOA jurisdiction on this lake. It's privately owned and fully within my property lines. They nodded and left, apologetic. But that wasn't the end. Karen wasn't just petty. She was relentless. She rallied the HOA board, sent threatening letters, and even tried to fine me for visual pollution. But I wasn't about to play defense. I had something else in mind. I did a little digging and discovered something very interesting. The HOA's beloved community marina, the one they boasted about during open houses, was not owned by the HOA. It was actually up for sale due to unpaid taxes and a quiet owner ready to offload it. I made a few calls, moved fast, and within 6 minutes on the phone with my legal team, I made an offer. 2 days later, I owned their entire marina. Slips, docks, boathouse, everything. I didn't say a word. I just posted a new sign. Private marina, for ranch lake residents only. HOA membership not accepted. The reaction? Chaos. Karen burst into one of my open house events. Yep, I was now selling custom homes near my lake, and screamed that I was undermining community structure. The other board members were stunned. Some secretly thanked me. Turns out, Karen had been a mini dictator for years, fining people for mailbox color, barbecue smoke, and even garden gnomes. Soon, HOA residents realized I wasn't some rich jerk ruining their view. I was a homeowner fighting back. Karen called an emergency HOA meeting. Half the neighborhood didn't even show. The rest demanded she resign. The icing on the cake? The new marina rules meant HOA boats had to pay monthly rent to me. Let's just say, Karen didn't like that one bit. Within months, the HOA was restructured. Karen vanished from the board. My lake? Still calm, still private, and yes, the yacht gets weekly use. But more importantly, it taught everyone around me something powerful. You don't have to back down when someone uses rules as weapons. The community started to thrive again. People hosted lake barbecues, kids swam in peace, and no one worried about Karen's clipboard of doom.